12 personnel. Diggs is in the nickel. They're playing cover 3. They send an X in motion. He has the flat responsibilities, but it's a run flow, so he has to stay true to his keys. Now he's just using his OTP, organized thought process, and just protecting the backside. And he comes in and make a phenomenal INT, and he made a house call. Empty. Diggs is at the safety. They're playing cover 3. He's disguising it at the last second, and then he's just going to softly roll down. Taylor is going to run a 5-yard out, and Diggs, he just fights to the whistle and gets the ball out for a PBU. On the back view, you guys can see that he's just feisty and he's just instinctive with his hands. 21 personnel, 323 boot right, cover 1. He's 3 yards cushion. This route is hard to defend because it's easy to get picked in all of the flow. Diggs does a good job of not panicking, and he let Kettle catches the ball, but then he fights to punch the ball out when he's bringing the ball into his stomach. Empty cover 1, Mike B got blitzed. Diggs is pressed up on Hearns, but he's keying Beasley. He's just slowing down the release timing of it. Beasley is a magician with the underneath routes, and Diggs just does a good job of letting Beasley collision him so he can push and tug to come in at the last second for the PBU. 13 personnel, unbalanced right, blast left. Diggs is just a run player solely on this because, you know, it's a heavy run formation. He just does a good job of bending underneath the block of Williams to make the play in the backfield. Gun 11 personnel. Diggs is at his true safety position. All this is just power, but look how quick Diggs react to come down on this. Look how fast he just comes down and just feels that hole to best make that tackle. Phenomenal job in eye placement. 10 personnel. He's keying Williams. He usually keys, well, safeties usually keys the end man on the line of scrimmage, which is the tackle. But this is just strictly see ball, hit ball, and put your pads on him. Tight 11 personnel, run pass key. He's keying the tackle base out. So now he just feels the the B gap to make a thumper on Frank Gore. 11 personnel, 23 gate with the guard and the tackle pulling. Diggs just does a good job of just filling the crease, man. Look at that tunnel, as you guys can see. He just does a good job of just making a solid tackle. 11 personnel, Diggs is keying the tackle. He down blocks, so by rule he has to feel it, but also you got to be cognizant of the pullers, and he does just that, and he fits in between the keyhole to make the shoestring tackle. 6-man pressure versus the 5-man empty set, no brainer. The ball has to come out quick. His defensive end stunts inside, which leaves Diggs as the free release player. He gets a clean quarterback hurry on Moore. 20 personnel, twins, I formation, cover 1. Diggs is just going to come down and lay the wood. He reminds me so much of Earl Thomas, and they both played at Texas, and Diggs is now transitioning full-time to safety, and he does his thing. 11 personnel, outside zone. Diggs does a good job because the defensive end, when it's usually an outside zone, they try to work outside of the tight end, but Diggs just uses his football IQ and just finds the hole and makes the tackle. 11 personnel, fly, flanker, sweep. It's a misdirection pretty much. Diggs does a good job of tracking, lock it down because he gets outside of the defensive end, but he comes in and cleans up the mess. Trey Bunch open, cover 1 combo call. They're keying the number 3 receiver and the number 1 receiver. They both stem outside, so naturally his eyes go to the number 1. He does a stutter and go. He does a good job of just attacking the ball at the last minute for the PBU. Tight bunch close, Z motion, play action, deep crossers. This is a cover 3 call. Diggs is the free safety. This is really a 2-man route, so he plays everything over the top. He does a good job with the baseball turn once the receiver gets inside of him, but now he just becomes a ball hawk and gets the INT. And on the back view, you guys can see that this guy, Diggs, has a lot of range. Hell of a play right here, man, and good ball skills. Tight bunch close, same exact play minus the Z motion. It's just a deep play action 2-man crossing concept. This is cover 1. Diggs kind of overplays Woods, and this is what led him to baseball turn. But it's good that he did baseball turn because he was able to attack the ball downhill to make that big PBU right there. The back view, you guys can see that Diggs has range now. So don't ever get it twisted because of the size. That's a playmaker right there. 11 personnel, up formation. All it is just a H is just going to lead into 94 side. It's just a split divide zone quarterback read option. Diggs just does a good job of tracking it and putting a hit on him to make that offensive coordinator reconsider putting that ball in that quarterback hands again. 12 personnel inside zone left. Diggs is in the C gap. The Bears have the numbers. It is 4-on-3. This is all 72's fault, Leno Jr., because he deuce blocked, but he didn't come off of Diggs in time, and Diggs just had a free release in the backfield. We got 21 personnel toss left. Diggs is the free safety. He's going to back up to check the run pass key. Once he sees that it's a run, he just comes up and sticks his foot in the ground, run that 45-degree alley, and he lays the wood on my man Chase Edmonds from Fordham University. I see you, baby. 3rd and 18, the Lions are playing the sticks, no particular coverage. The Vikings run a 26 power. Look at Diggs stop and start. Look how fast he see ball, and now he's reacting and trying to go get the ball. He just lays the wood on Cooks. 11 personnel, the Vikings are running the power. Diggs is playing cover 1. He's giving a 3-yard cushion on Rudolph. Young DBs, check out his hands. He does a good job with the swatting, ripping, and keeping the outside arm free to make the tackle on Cooks. 10 personnel, the Lions are playing cover 1 robber. Diggs is spying on the running back Bibbs if he goes out, which he does. He does a 5-yard out to the left, and he just collision him. Now once he see the safety has the robber and now picked him up, now he's just playing the ball, and he makes a play to end the season off the right way. There you guys have it. Q Diggs, he finished the season with 78 tackles, 8 pass breakups, 3 INTs, and 3 tackles for loss. Not bad for a 6th-round draft pick that these scouts said that was too small to play in NFL. They couldn't have been watching the same film that I watched, because this guy had over 1,232 snaps at the University of Texas. You deserve everything that you got. I'm proud of you, man. If you want work done, get at me on all of my social media platforms and hit me up below. That's my phone number. If you need my services, college, high school players, professional players, call me, man. We can talk some numbers out and we can make some shape.